Oh, look at her.
I can give it a skirt steak tonight.
Is anything? Yeah.
Actually,
I'll put it up, tied
So
up against
little.
Go down to the center and get some raw innocence.
She,
Hey, Carla, can you move to
when
your
I
left?
first ran into her, of course it was terrifying because she had no fear at all. And I backed up and got
You're
between
such
the
a
V
pretty
and the tree,
girl.
and she came right up at me. Even though I had rocks that I was throwing not at her, but trying to intimidate her to keep her away. And then I had a stick, and I was tapping her on the head, holding my pack between me and her. And all she did is a little growl and kind of shoved the stick off, and I thought, oh man, because I didn't want to hurt her. And I thought, this is too weird, she must be domesticated a little bit, you know. And then, anyway, make a long story short, and then she circled around the tree, which was real, I was like, oh no. And then, anyway, make a long story short, I think she was probably someone's pet, and then they dropped her, and, you know, for
You're like, oh, now you should hunt. No more kitty chow. Now you should hunt.
Grab that handle.
Well, you know, in other states, it's not against the law how they brought them up. Just how they just had this problem.
Oh, really? So they brought him in, probably.
But in California, it's illegal.
Yeah. And what's
Why are you taking my water?
Freedom.
Yeah.
Look how big her paws are. Do you think she's a kitten, kind of? Like a adolescent?
She's very thin. I have no idea how old she is.
But boy, look how big she is. That's a big kitty.
Okay, good girl. You got some water. You're all better now. You got some water.
Shouldn't have to ride down the freeway.
I have a tarp.
You need to cover. Yeah. She's gonna hurt her nose. She's gonna hurt her
Well,
face.
and also the breeze on her, that they got to go down the freeway to get to it.
Yeah. Who's taking her down there?
I am. Or we are.
In this thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you for doing that.
If
It's
you
my
could-
day off,
If you
you
could
know.
grab that and turn it sideways
You
here.
know, what people do is, you get them from, you can get them from other states, and then they take parts out of them, they pull the,
fit.
they pull the canines.
That's good. It's not going to go completely sideways because it won't fit.
It's 5 to be.
I brought a permit. We get pulled over for having a bobcat in the back. I've got my permit.
Well, you talked to
I think
Scott,
it's lifted.
and Joe knows about it too because he was here. But I said, you know, we'll figure something out and I'll call you. This was 2 days ago. And I haven't called him back yet.
Scott asked me to call him tomorrow after he's been to the vet to find out what he is. He's too wide to fit in there.
Well, it's obvious what's wrong. You know, she can't hunt. She doesn't have any tools that she needs.
Perfect, okay, good. Yeah.
You know, maybe her full is unable to
Can
hunt.
you slide it at the bottom?
It's not big enough.
Even if it's up high, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
That's probably better for the heat on
Less
her feet,
wind.
too.
Put some more water in there.
Is there anything, see, I thought it was like a cat carrier, or I mean like a dog carrier,
That's
like
what I
they
thought.
can
Yeah,
have.
it's like from animal control.
Yeah.
It's a carrier from animal control.
This is Shasta County. But they're letting me use it. So whenever you get a chance, if somebody's coming up, drop it off at the park. Because I use it for the dogs.
So what you could do is, we have an education program out here. You could send it up with Daryl. Yeah, on the 1st.
Yeah, you guys are coming for the campfire program.
Yeah, on the 1st and the 2nd.
Okay.
Or the States. I don't know.
Yeah, and then just have them bring it up if there's room in the truck or whatever.
Yeah, Daryl has it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
God, that makes me so
She weighed about 25.
Well, we
30
couldn't
more
leave her up on
pounds.
the trail or in the road, so
I
we had to get her.
Taking
I
this
took 2 bites
stuff
of it.
down. Man, I just can't believe
Oh,
somebody
I think Susan is.
Do you want us to wheel that over to your... Yeah, could you just put it in the back of that?
What about the
I don't-
tarp? Do you want to
maybe
lend
it's
them the
just-
tarp for...
I'll go slow. I only
You
have to
have
go
the
to
water
Dunsmere.
for the
Oh,
trip if you want to
okay, yeah, it's...
refill it. Okay.
Yeah, poor thing. God, I just can't believe people do that.
You guys want to meet at the park and I'll find the tarp?
Okay.
I'm
I
trying to
mean,
think
isn't
out.
that just...
I'm trying to figure out where I put it.
We're gonna have to find a zoo for her or something. And you know nobody wants a bobcat.
You can't keep her for the program, huh? Since she's kind of domesticated.
We might be able to.
That way.
We're not letting
Well,
Gail have her.
Well,
She never
education,
comes
you
to
know.
Any programs.
education. This is
yeah,
what not
we
to do. This poor cat, the
Yeah,
claws
well,
and the
we'd
teeth.
love to, but the problem is the person that does our mammals never comes to any of the programs.
Oh, well, that's not good.
which makes me mad because she's got a.
Gee, Mary would build some really good caging at my house, and I could do it.
Aren't there preserves like people? There's some very wealthy people that often have big.
Well, also there's like the the High Desert Museum in Bend, or places like that where they have an exhibit.
We heard of the Bear Mountain Zoo in Bear Mountain, New York. They take individuals all over the country and rehabilitation.
She'll lay down after a while.
If it's possible.
You look at her, she gets stressed.
They're an education thing where they're just used. Hey, you guys, very well funded. And they have a very good facility. They would probably take her in.
Oh, we'll see you real soon, I'm sure.
Sure enough, yeah. We'll see you.
That's a handy little item right there.
We'll get one. I'll get one.
Yeah.
I already have the basket. I just need a wheel
You
attached.
know, every department in Siskiyou County ought to have one of those. There's so many trails.
Hi, girl.
We ought to have one available to us too.
Hi, girl.
Well, you do if I get one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for all of our.
We were debating, should we put her in? And then she again got lost. She went into the mountains or something. Yeah, so it's
Well,
really
maybe it'll
interesting.
become an educational thing.
So you running to her, they found that she had run over. They couldn't put it down because it was like this big one and staring at the mountain. And she was walking without any worries.
It was up
So I
the
thought,
top
okay,
and we took
it
it
was
down
ran
in that
over
basket.
and
I'll be darned.
And
then we didn't see it again.
So Dave, tell us what happened, man. Give us the story. Let's hear the story. Come on.
I was walking along,
I said,
and
we don't do
Where are you
dog
walking
rescues.
from?
Canada.
You're an idiot, you know.
I'm from Canada. I'm hiking the PCT. And early this morning, I came around a corner at the East Fork to Sulphur Creek, and there's like a beautiful campsite there. And I saw the campsite. I thought maybe I could have made it there last night because I camped kind of an okay site. And then I saw the cat. The first reaction was, oh, there's a cat going up here. She was pretty far away, and then I realized she was huge. She was like, this isn't a house cat.
And then
So
I got
then
photographed.
so I
I
was
gotta
like,
get it to you guys for your office.
Now
visit.
mine, I don't know what it was. It was
Station visit.
bigger than I
I got
thought,
all
bigger
the
than a
guys
bobcat. I
with
thought, but I guess it's a
with
giant
the litter
bobcat.
and the dog
And so I stopped my tracks and grabbed some rocks and a
I'll
big
get you
stick
copies. I'll put it all
because
on
it
one
didn't,
CD.
it had no fear.
dogs and the cats.
And then I backed up facing
Yeah,
it,
it's
and I
like-
got between there was
Something
a
new
tree
every
that
day.
forked,
Rottweiler and a bobcat.
and I stood behind the tree, and I threw rocks. I just wanted her to be scared to get out of the way, and she wasn't.
The
She wasn't
Rottweiler
scared at all.
weighed
And
twice
then
as much
she
as
got up and stretched, and then walked
but the
straight at
trail
me.
was not as
And yeah,
Food, give me food.
it was scary. Yeah, she was. Yeah, but I didn't know what she was up
I
to.
think Susan or
And
somebody
then
will call us.
I put the pack
Miriam will
in
call
the
us.
V of the tree,
Yeah.
and I was 2 feet
Well,
from her, and
educational,
she
that'll
just
be
she
good.
probably just wanted to
And
rub
then
up against
hopefully
me,
it'll
but I
keep
didn't
her
don't
from-
know. And she had huge paws and a giant head.
all
And
kinds of
I tapped her on the head gently with a stick,
Where does
like,
she
no, I'm not
right there,
comfortable, you know. And then
somewhere.
she circled around the tree, probably trying to rub up against my leg, and I stuck my pack down, and she growled then. Yeah, you heard her growl. It's intimidating. And then I was like, I growled back, and then she just lazily walked over and sat back down and licked herself with her back to me, actually showing that she trusted me. You know, like a cat, when they trust, they will turn their back to you so that you have a chance to attack.
Oh, yeah.
She started licking herself. So I thought, this must be someone's pet. That's what I thought.
Wow. Wow. That's a great
Then you
story.
run into them and
guys
told
ready?
them about it, and
Just happened to run. They were on their way up. Yeah.
Yep. Wow. All right.
they told you they saw it the day before. Here they come.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
It's a bobcat, we think. We don't know.
We're wildlife rescuers.